Welcome on in to another edition of Smart Chat here on YouTube.com. And thank you for watching, liking, subscribing to my channel. If you haven't done so, please do so right now. Please, I thank you. Hope your day's going well. Hope your night's going well. Thank you for taking the time to watching this video. Hope 2016 has been going well for you guys thus far. Ken Griffey Jr. was elected into the Hall of Fame, and this guy, Ken Griffey Jr., if you're around my age, 30, I'm going to be 35, he is probably the reason why we all, if you're a baseball fan, if you all wear backwards hats, wear your hat backwards, that's why, because of Ken Griffey. This man, and I just want to give you my thoughts. First of all, I've been reading, a lot of people are complaining. Ken Griffey he goes into the Hall of Fame with the most votes. 444 writers out of 447 voted for him. Without a doubt, he would definitely be a first ballot Hall of Famer. We all knew this. But there was a lot of complaining saying that 3 writers didn't vote for Ken Griffey. Listen, before we go overboard saying the credentials should be taken away from them, these 3 guys knew that he would make it in. So they elected to feed their extra vote to someone they thought also deserved it, like a Reigns or a Trammell. Maybe they placed that vote to someone that they wanted to remain still on the ballot. That way he's not off the ballot. No one, gets 100%. Not even Babe Ruth got 100% of the vote. And Griffey, with his percentage there, I think it was like 99.3%. He takes over Tom Seaver as the most ever. Now, Griffey, I don't think there's a ballpark that he played in that he did not take a part of it home with him. Every one of his teammates, from everything that you read, you hear, respected him for that, and as did the real baseball fan. He gave it his all. You never hear anything negative about this guy whatsoever. And, watching him growing up as a kid, I hate that injuries hampered him for them years, because he would have been, as far as the record books, probably the greatest of all time. The kid was the best to play a kid's game. I was speaking with my father there, and my father is up there, over 60. And he said that in his lifetime, he could only count players on one hand that are as great as Griffey. Handful of players. Put Griffey up there with the names, with the likes of Willie Mays, Hank Aaron, Roberto Clemente, Mickey Mantle. I think Ken Griffey goes up there as well. Now, I think, Mantle in his prime was a fantastic player. Maybe he would have been a little bit better than Griffey, but Griffey definitely belongs up there with some of those greats. And Griffey, he just, with the Mariners, he played for a couple teams. With the Mariners, he made the Mariners great through all the 90s. You could still hear Dave, who's that announcer that they had there? Dave Newhouse yell. Remember that famous call? He would always call, belted to deep left center, goodbye baseball. And there were many, many shots. Many many shots that Griffey hit there as a ball player. You loved how Griffey would just crawl up the outfield wall to make a catch. You know, never heard of Griffey or even seen a play of him dropping the ball. It seems like, almost seemed like he didn't even know how to make a bad play or mistake. Just again, an overall respected player. You know, Jeter has that respect too. And he played in a time where steroids established power, which he didn't take. He didn't need that extra boost. Had he been able to stay healthy, you know, he would have overtaken that Hank Aaron, you know, the last true home run hitter. And he would have, you know, been ahead of all these guys that took steroids. If he would have stayed healthy, Ken Griffey would have been, I think, the greatest of all time. He always played the game the right way. Just, what can you say about Griffey? Just the talent. Such a great talent. I don't think it's hard to see the next Griffey come up. You know, is Trout the next Griffey? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But Griffey rightfully takes his place in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to the kid.